for Citizenship and Multiculturalism, Michelle Rowland, is speaking to the media.
Liberal leader in this country who appears to be showing leadership on this issue of the Syrian refugee crisis is Mike Baird. In contrast, here in Canberra, we have a Prime Minister who has left an absolute vacuum in terms of his approach to this matter and the action that he proposes to take. And instead, we have voices inside the Liberal caucus who are calling effectively for an end to that form of non-discrimination, which has enjoyed bipartisan support. Now, there is no doubt that many of these persecuted people who are fleeing these conflict zones will be of varying religions, including Christian minorities. We are well aware of this. But Australia has always and should continue to take its advice from the UNHCR on this matter when it comes to our humanitarian intake and those in most need. It is therefore a test of this Prime Minister to openly and convincingly repudiate the comments of people such as Cory Bernardi, who have labelled these people fleeing persecution in the most dire of circumstances as, among other things, opportunistic. This Prime Minister has shown no leadership on this matter. We have a Liberal caucus arguing over who should take a number of places based on matters, not exclusively on need. And let's bear in mind that these places don't even exist yet. We still have the Prime Minister talking about it but not making a decision. He needs to immediately start taking action and respond to this crisis without any further delay.
Just on Cory Bernardi and Erica Betts, what does their contribution to this debate do to the debate itself?
Their contribution is one that is most negative. It is one that does not reflect the compassion and the fact that Australia, even as the Prime Minister said yesterday in the Parliament, Australia has always done the right thing in these matters. Cory Bernardi's comments effectively say Australia should no longer be doing the right thing, and that should be repudiated by this Prime Minister.
Cory Bernardi said we should be careful opening our doors in case we receive a flood. What are your views on that?
We should not be taking our advice on our humanitarian intake from the likes of Cory Bernardi. We should be taking it from the UNHCR. We as Australians should be supporting the UNHCR with an immediate injection of $100 million in funds and also immediately increasing our humanitarian intake by 10,000 on top of our existing numbers. Thanks everyone.